Good morning. Let's start with our second paper for third year C# programming. In this paper, we discuss unit number 1 .NET framework. In this unit, we discuss overview, component architecture of .NET framework, metadata and assembly, CLR, managed and unmanaged code, MSIL, GIT compiler, CTS, CLS, compilation and execution process, .NET base classes and namespaces. So before we start with our topic, we must know what is .NET and why we use C# programming. So as we define as a definition, a .NET is a framework for developing and implementing software for personal computer and web. So in detail, we can say as a traditional platform before the .NET framework introduced, there is a console based application and desktop based application. When Microsoft introduced .NET framework, they are introduced web based application. So when we define a .NET in detail, we must know what is a .NET. Simply we say a .NET is nothing but a network application. So as a traditional platform with a web based application which is introduced with a framework, there is also a console based application and desktop based application. So when we say it is a .NET, it is developed, designed and maintained by Microsoft Corporation, and it introduced framework as around year 2000. Also we can say a .NET has a rich collection of class library which is called as a base class library or framework class library to implement graphical user interface or database or web services. Here we can see a framework diagram in detail. So there are a number of layers we can see. Here is a VB.NET, C#.NET, J#.NET and the number of languages. So here we can say there is a more or multiple languages which are supported in a .NET framework. So as we compare with the Java, there is only one language, that is Java, but in a C#.NET with a .NET framework we can choose any language which is supported in a .NET framework. So we can choose a VB.NET or C#.NET or other languages which are supported in .NET framework. So when we say there is a multiple languages in a framework, we can say there is a common language specification which is known as a CLS, which is supported in a .NET framework. So when we say it is a language specification, so what is a language specification means? A language specification means a language which is supported or we can develop application in a framework which is known as a language specification in a .NET framework. So when we say a C#.NET which is used in a .NET framework is known as a common language and which provide a language specification to develop an application in a .NET framework. So we can also introduce multiple languages by introduce its language specification in .NET framework. So in another way, there is another tool, that is common type system, is known as CTS, which provide a type system where we can introduce multiple data types or base class libraries. So the another way, the .NET framework provides a BCL or base class libraries or framework class libraries. So a simple difference in BCL or FCL is nothing but a framework class libraries are introduced with each and every framework, and which is also known as a base class libraries. So we can say framework 1.0 framework class libraries are different than the framework class libraries of 2.0. So it is a specifications. There is a number of class libraries present in a .NET framework. We simply say there is a number of services provided by the .NET framework. Another part which is provided by the .NET framework is the ASP.NET. We say there is a web-based application which is introduced in a .NET framework, and we say that is a Windows Form and console application, which is a traditional platform which is also available with this .NET framework. Another important part in .NET framework which can support is a ADO.NET, that is a database. So when we discuss with the database applications and we have to connect with the database with our application, we have to use the ADO.NET. Another thing is the .NET remoting, where we can develop the multiple application. The most important part and the brain or heart of this .NET framework is a language runtime, which is known as a common language runtime, which is also we can define CLR. So common language runtime provide a runtime services to the any application, and it have JIT, that is just time in compilers, garbage collector, security manager, and so on. So we discuss this part in detail in the next lecture. So when we run any application in a .NET framework, CLR or a common language runtime provides the services which is available to run our application. So when we run this application, it provides a language infrastructure which is provided to the operating system, and operating system run our program in our machine. So these are detailed NET framework in a detail.